Hello, welcome back to my channel. We've got another K-band on the docket today. Hopefully I post these on the same day. I just reacted to N.Flying and loved it, and now we're going to dive into some Lucy. So these would be great to go up on the same day. A little K-band love for ya. And this one is another Patreon request. This is from Elizabeth Chambers. Thank you so much. If you guys want to request something, Patreon is the way to do it. I really highly suggest you wait until the first of the month to jump onto my Patreon. Otherwise, you are going to get double charged because you get charged when you sign up, and then you get charged on the first of the month. So please just wait for the beginning of the month and sign up. That is the best time to do it to get the best bang for your buck. But anyway, yeah, that is my king tier if you want to request something to me. Now we're going to be checking out the song. Oh, I totally forget the name of it. It is called Stove. Now this, I believe, is off of the same mini album as Hero, which we reacted to probably last from Lucy. I think that was my last video that I did of them. And this is a live clip, which I'm not sure if I've really seen Lucy live yet exactly, like the whole group themselves. I don't remember if I have. But I'm very interested to see this, and like I said in my N.Flying reaction, I'm going to try my best to learn at least the frontman's names of these K-bands outside of Day 6, because that's really the only one I can nail down in terms of all their names. But this one, I'm pretty sure I already know them. Sangyap, right, is the vocalist, and Yechan is the violinist. So I know two of, I think, the four that are in this group, so we're doing pretty well, all things considered. All right, let's hop into this one song. We've got Stove, Lucy, the live clip. Let's go. Are there any captions to this? There is. Hell yeah. It even says it says Yup X2 on his guitar strap. Wait, what was this smile? Oh, they're supposed to be by like a bonfire and it's cold. Warming themselves up. I like that, a little acting. Electronic drum set.
차가운 바람 하나가 창가에 앉아 나에게 너의 얘기를 들려주었어. 유난히 추웠던 겨울 별빛 아래서 우리는 반짝였었지.
Wow, I like his voice. I mentioned this in my N.Flying video, but every K-band that I've listened to really fits into their own specific sound, and I love that.
소중히 여긴 바람이 이루어질까. 눈꽃이 떨어지면 거리는 밝아지고 우리는 그 속에서
Oh my god, I love that like descending piano.
빛이 우릴 비추고 총소리가 들리면 우리는 이 겨울을 날아. 남겨진 맘들도 지나버린 시간도 언젠가 그려져만 간대도 괜찮을 거야. 얼어붙은 꽃처럼 홀로인 날.
Oh, his voice is giving me chills. I'm sorry I'm not talking much. I'm really enjoying this. God, that violin. God, and it's so true. We just watched N.Flying, and now with Lucy, you don't know these bands until you watch their live performances. There's nothing better if you're going to play real instruments. There's nothing better than live music. There just isn't. And I remember like when I listened to music, you know, casually in elementary school and middle school, but I didn't like really get passionate about it until I entered high school. And the thought to me of listening to you know, live music, I was like, why would you want to hear such like a worse performed version than the recorded studio album? Like, I didn't understand it. I was so dumb. I was like, why do you want it? Because all the energy, all the passion, all the ad libs, all the things. I like, one of my favorite bands of all time, if not my favorite growing up, was My Chemical Romance, and I know how the album versions sound different from the live versions. I know that the vocalist Gerard Way sings certain songs a very specific way live every time, and it's very different from how the album sounds. And there's just those little changes, those little spins on everything that just makes it feel so fresh and feel so unique to your experience when you go and listen to it, when you go and see them live. It's leaps and bounds better than whatever you're going to hear on the album. I used to be so ignorant with that growing up. Sorry for that little aside.
시간은 지나갔지만 아직도 나를 따스히 안아주었던 너를 기억해.
Why do I feel like I've always seen him in a turtleneck? Whoa, he sounded so good there. The N.Flying is like rock band to me. Lucy gives me way more of an indie band vibe. And I love both. I love both. I love this like cloudy, that moving background. It's like superimposed on them. Such a unique tone when he goes high. Stable as hell. Oh, I like that harsh cut. This song is so pretty. He has raccoons. 기다리던 날들도 바래왔던 순간도 어느새 우리 곁에 올 거야 시간을 넘어서 네 마음이 춥고 외로울 때 내게 그래. I'm never not taken aback at how stable he sounds. Oh my god. Oh, this song is so much more my thing. This is what I want to hear from Lucy. I feel like I'm in freaking church right now, like, in a good way. Like, that was a spiritual experience, and that's what I want from Lucy. I like these emotional, not ballads, but you know what I'm saying? These really emotional, kind of touch your heart kind of songs. That's why I am so obsessed with Snooze and love that song so much. So if you have seen my Hero reaction, you know, I don't love the song. I think it's okay. It's one that's on my playlist because I do add songs even that I'm wishy-washy on my playlist because I'm like, hey, maybe I'll warm up to it like I have with Aespa's Next Level recently or Stacy's ASAP. It hasn't really warmed up to me all that much. I think it's an alright song. This one, supposedly on the same mini album as Hero, I like so much more. This is exactly the sound that I come to expect and I love from Lucy. So thank you so much Thank you so much again, Elizabeth, for the request. This was a great song, and as I've always said, you really need to experience these bands live to get the true feeling of their sound, their energy, and things like that. Hopefully my little diatribe in the middle of this reaction didn't bother you and you enjoyed this song along with me. Again, if you guys want to join Patreon, we've got a lot of live stages, reactions on there. Not so much for the K-bands, but we have reacted to Superband recently, a clip from there that I love. Like a handful of members that joined different bands after the show, which apparently there is another Superband happening next month, I believe, which is really cool. Hopefully that gets English captions. But they covered Lord's Royals, if you probably know the song, and it was amazing. It was amazing. So if you want to see that, album reactions, a whole lot from Day 6 on there. There's a shit ton of Day 6 content on my Patreon. Join up, but again, I say please wait for June 1st to do it, otherwise you're going to get charged not only today, May 31st, but also on the 1st. Do it early in the month and you get the best bang for your buck. Just trying to look out for you guys. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.